So now the next event is Ostia, Italy, and that is a world championships. That's going to be the 2023 World Championships, and because it is, Britain has money to get the whole team out there for a training camp. So I went out for a training camp and got a line together and hung out with the team. Super fun. Like this is why I'm doing it. I'm learning like new friends, learning how to skate transition. And meanwhile, in the background, as you know, like I'm not showing up at Tony's ramp every day. Like I'm showing up at Tony's ramp like once a week, and the rest of the time I'm at the TF. I'm skating Vista. I'm skating Oceanside. I'm skating
during those times. I remember I had this conversation with Kevin Staub. We're like, look at, like we already, we know how you skate. We know your preference, and we would watch these clips you're posting from the TF facility, and we're just like, yeah, look at Andy's just in torture. Like Andy's like stuck in like literally in a prison of small transition.
Yep.
And we're like, yep, cool. Like doing
I didn't even know he was doing it for that reason. I was like, why does he like that skate park so much? Yeah, he knows Tony. Like you could go to the ramp. I'm like, I guess he just loves jumping that stupid box over and over again. I didn't get it.
It was
he's a masochist.
One of the most challenging things I've done for sure in my whole skateboarding career is and frustrating at the same time. Like it was challenging and cool when I learned something new. Like I learned how to fly over the hip to backside tail slide. Never done that in my life, So it was like, here I am like in my 50s learning new tricks. But at the same time, I'm like, I can do nollie heel flips every time. First try. I invented that trick on a vert ramp. Boom. Got it. I go to the TF and it takes 10 tries to do it one time. I'm just like, it's maddening, and it's not like you can drop in, set up, air, do your trick. You're in this bowl. So it's drop in, pump, air the box, try your trick, fall, climb out. It was just like, and there's 13 other guys. So this like, it's snake session. Yeah. It's snake session. There's 4 or 5 minutes between tries.
Oh no, I went there right before Paris to give Tom his board.
And it was amazing watching you.
The vibe was not festive.
Why?
Not like here, not like, hey, go ahead. Everyone is like,
oh wow,
this is a job. I get it. They were close. They're getting close to Paris.
Before
but no one seemed to be enjoying themselves.
Oh,
they did enjoy themselves when I would slide out and eat shit. They did like that.
I was loving that.
Yeah, especially him. Yes, because I had the wrong wheels.
And he had no idea where he was going.
Yeah, because I'm not ready. Like, wait, there's a wall here? What's going on?
He dropped in and went over the spine, which no one ever touches in that bowl. Like, you don't go over the spine. It's too small.
I was trying to show you guys new lines.
And then he like flew off the volcano, like, whoa, just like out into space. Just like.
Well, when I finally got to the volcano, at one point I washed out in front of the volcano and just slammed into it.
Wow, what a great afternoon.
And I was just watching him, just welcome to my world.
Yeah, I'm there to give Tom his model. I wasn't there for my own.
Why didn't you just give him the friggin' board and stop hitting the volcano?
Because I was like trying to be in with everyone. It's like, oh, hey.
Look, everybody, Granddad's here.
And to be fair, he was invited to skate the Olympic park course.
Right.
Like a week from then, and he didn't want to drop in thinking it was.
Oh, I'm aware of this guy. Yeah, I know. Oh, we're going to be at the Olympics, so I got to get ready. Freaking douche. Okay.
Okay, but so you're
I'm
slowly
skating all this
building
small
points.
Yeah, I'm slowly building points, and I'm getting better at skating small stuff. I learned like so I went to Ostia, and before I knew I was going to Ostia, I was like at the Vans Park doing nollie heel flip fakies because I knew I wanted to do that trick. Nobody does that trick. Nobody goes backwards in park skating, and I knew I wanted to do that trick, so I had to learn it on no vert bank, So it's like way different timing. It's way harder nollie. It's just like learning a new trick, even though I can do that trick on a vert ramp, no problem. And so I went to the World Championships in Rome and had kind of pinned my hopes on like doing well. I'm going to I have to make the quarterfinals to get like, that's where the points kick in. Right. And, made my first run. The nollie heel flip didn't flip, but I made it anyways. And I was like, I'll take it. Yeah. Just even better.
I feel like they still count that, right?
I would.
Yeah.
And I popped out and I was like, yes. Like, and the cut, I knew the cut was going to be like high 60s, like a 68 probably would be a cut for the 28 cut. and I popped out and the scores came up and I didn't hear him announce it. And I said to Darren, I was like, hey, was that a 68? And he was like, nah, 58, mate. And I was like, fuck. Like, wow. Just like such like, I was just
it does
like,
have to flip.
Yeah, I guess so. So I was like, well, you know, this is it. Like that was my shot kind of thing.
Okay.
And I went and did the next run, did it higher, stronger, better, made the flip trick this time, popped out, and it was still like, it was higher, but a couple of points higher. And I didn't make the cut. I missed the cut by a few spots. And I was like, yeah, it's not really going to happen. You know, like it's, I'm going to go to Dubai and I'm going to be in like, I don't know where I was ranked at that point, but like, it's hard because like the numbers where you rank depend on where everybody else is ranked, right? And whether they make a run or whatever. So I wasn't even really paying that much attention. I just knew I'm going to this last event in Dubai. It's not a world championship, so the points aren't worth as much. And I'm just going to have fun, and because this is going to be it for me. I'm not going to make top 44. I'm just going to have fun and enjoy my time in Dubai. And they built a new park in Dubai.
Not the King of Palmer Park.
Not the King of Palmer Park. That one's in Sharjah. This was in downtown on the harbor in Dubai, and they built it just, you know, like a one-time destroyed after you skate or whatever. But it's like awesome views of the city, and just like we're right downtown Dubai, and it's all paid for. So, you know, I went out and hung out in Dubai for a week and skated the contest, and this was the most frustrating because this was the last event, and because you had to make into the 44. Especially where I was. By now I'm ranked, I'm skating in like the 3rd or 4th heat or 4th or 5th heat. And the guys that are in the end heats, 8 and 9 heat, or that maybe it was a little less. But if you're already ranked, if you're already qualified for the top 44, you're cruising, you're chilling. Like, cause whether you're in regardless. And the guys that are on the bubble, like myself included, are chomping at like, gotta get you runs, whatever. So my heats were gnarly. And because they had just built the park, there was no going out beforehand or whatever. Everyone got the same amount of practice. And that amount of practice was 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
With all those people.
With 15 guys in your heat. So for 40 minutes with 15 guys, you had to drop in. Yeah. And it was literally like, it became not what's your line, what tricks can you do? It was what tricks can you do in traffic? Right. Like literally like.
Isn't that what happened to Eddie Domstoy?
Yeah, that actually happened in Sharjah, but yeah, Eddie broke his back.
Yeah,
I saw the video.
Yeah, it was heavy.
And that
you don't like doing that too, right?
I hate doing that, dude. Right. The first few combi contests.
That's the only thing that is good about being a giant fat ass. It's like when there's traffic, nobody wants to bump into me.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I can't do anything, but if you hit me, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I remember that's how. A few guys. Ben Schroeder, Lee Ralph.
I knew you were going to say
runs.
that.
Yeah.
Those are the only two that I was like, runs. Those are the only two other people where I'd be like, okay, I'll probably get out. But everybody else, I'd be like, go on, see what happens.
Well, also, they would actually start to come towards you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that was the thing that I don't think. Those two rubbed off on me, and I will be forever sorry to everybody else because of them. Because they were like, this is what you need to do. And I was like, yeah. And then looking back, I was like, dude, you're a dick. Like, there was a couple of times. I've apologized to you for being that to him. Like, everybody. You drop in on me, I would just go over to you and put my forearm out. And be like, get off.
It was gnarly. It was like... I
want to see him do that.
To other people?
Because no matter what, he's going to stay on.
No.
Like,
if they collide or something... Andy's going to figure out how to stay on.
But think about like the field is still 130 guys.
Yeah, I get it.
And there's 12-year-olds in it. You know, like it's getting unsafe.
You got to take them out, right?
Yeah, it's getting unsafe. You know, like there's little
bonking them all over the place.
It's gnarly. No, it was. I said to Sam, my coach, afterwards. I was like, after one of the practices, I was like, you really got to fuck it up to make skateboarding not fun. And that was not fun. Yeah, that was just like it was. You were psyched that you survived. Yeah. Not that you got your line or whatever. Like in my line, I did a 5-0 grind that was supposed to be a backside lip slide that I never practiced backside lip slide because I refused to put my head down because then I wouldn't be able to see who was coming at me. I did a 5-0 grind. I did a 5-0 grind so that I could look around the bowl and see who was coming at.
Yeah, because you got full view on a 5-0.
Yeah, that was like your setup trick.
Yeah.